What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. We're going to jump into this Moto Stars video. Let's see what happens here. This is their newest one. There's some crashes and some close calls. But the whole point of this is to go over the plan method. Okay, we're going to be going over this. We're going to position for safety, locate these hazardous situations, seeing if they're relevant threats, a lot of the patterns. But I'm going to teach you guys, or at least show you guys, how to navigate a lot of these active ones. But before we jump into that, there's a brand new website that I got. Is the writingsmart.com. But here's the thing, is you can get a free download for 8 different drills that are going to be a part of the Smart Writer Games, which is actually starting May 1st. So make sure you join the Discord. It's free. But we're going over a bunch of stuff. Here's how it all is. There's going to be some prizes. But the Smart Writer Games, you get a free download. And this is basically what it looks like. You can download it on your phone, how to set it up, and all the different drills. There's 8 drills in order for what the drills are, or the games are. And if you click that little QR code on it, it's going to take you to the video on how to actually set it up. So make sure you guys swing by. Link's going to be in the description for this. We're going to get back into this, and then we're going to click this, and then we're going to hit the start button. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, geez, we're having some fun. Sharp left turn coming up. Hopefully we don't low side. I don't know if that's copyrighted music, so we're just going to do this. Boom. And so we're going to go ahead and low side. So we're getting super far down, and then there's that tire kind of falling out, or maybe he just fell off the bike. That can happen. That can happen. So we're going to go ahead and crash it all up. Bike is kind of destroyed. Let's see if he stands up, because that's very important. He's wearing full leathers. Okay, very nice, very nice. Was able to keep his legs and his blood pressure and his heart and everything functioning. Very nice. So low siding, going into the corner super fast. A lot of people say, oh, slow down. I do agree with slowing down as a beginner rider, because if you go fast, you're going to have to put some lean angle into it. And the thing is, a lot of people don't know how to do appropriate lean angle. And if you do too much, because you're pushing the bike down versus getting good body angle and having the skill set, this is why you go to a track and actually practice this. If you push the bike too far down, it's just going to keep going until this bottom part right here, that's on the ground, loses traction. So you need to have the skill set in order to do this. A lot of people can. Sometimes it just, something like this happens and you notice all the dirt. There's probably dirt on the road surface hazards, all these different problems. So if you're a beginner rider, how about we just take it a little bit slower so we're not having to deal with stuff like this. But thankfully he's got full leathers. That's really important. So we're going to put the music back on, and he blew up. That's okay. But let's take a look. Okay, so we're going to merge into traffic. It's another hazardous situation. Oh, geez. Don't recommend doing that. It's kind of fun, I guess, but he's doing his head checks. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. And we're going to move on. All right, so 100 kilometers maybe an hour? 100 kilometers an hour, and the... has oncoming traffic. 156 kilometers. Somebody do America units. That's pretty fast for having split traffic like that. Anyways,
after a long
his phone fell out. Maybe if you get a rock form, link in the description for 20% off, it won't happen like that. So once again, probably going a little too fast, pretty wide. And then now we're going off the road. Kind of the same thing, but we actually didn't low side yet. We just lost traction on the grass. He's got crash bars, so that's really good. Nice slow-mo. I really like that, Moto Ethan. Hopefully he's doing fine. Let's see if he gets up. So once again, going a little too fast in the corner, so slow it down. The best beginner thing is to slow into the corner, look through it, press to initiate counter steering, and then roll on the throttle on the way out. Pretty simple. Let's take a look. So we're in an intersection, another hazardous area, lots of sides of the cyclists and pedestrians. Speaking the German, I'm assuming, because it sounds angry. Das Wiener Schnitzel. All right. We're not going to deal with angry people. Let's go ahead and move on. Go ahead and get me a 20 count mini corn dog. Anyways, here we go. All right, here we go. We're going through. Nice, tight. Oh, geez. This is why we practice our slow speed maneuvers. Get the free download, but there's also a physical version. You're going to be practicing your slow speed maneuvers. So that was a tight turn from a stop. That is going to be something that you're going to do in your DMV test, is a tight turn from a stop. So you're going to be coming up from here. Okay, yeah. So right here, you're stopped. You're going to have to make a tight right turn. Now, this is something that you're going to practice at before you take the DMV test, or even at the MSF. This is part of the test at the very end, is that you need to take it nice and easy. So turn those handlebars, counterweight a little bit, friction zone, a little bit of throttle control. Don't gun it, and don't dump the clutch. That rear tire is going to lose traction, okay? Or you're going to go straight, which is not what you want to do because it's supposed to be a turn. So accelerated pretty hard there, or there could have been oil on the ground. So watch out for road surface hazards, gravel on the ground. So if you're going to make that tight right turn, make sure that you're not doing it in gravel. You're not doing it on oil. Also, you're not accelerating super duper hard. So think about rain time. So if it's raining, same thing. Watch out for that. Take it nice and slow. And then when everything's straight, then you can give it some acceleration. So that back tire just whipped out from underneath them. So practice your drills. Links in the description for this, for the store. That free download. You can practice. All right, going pretty fast here. What are we going to do? Oh, geez. What do you guys think happened there? Other than crashing and it was a gravity attack. What do you think happened there?
That a significant
Let's hear what he says before you guys answer.
amount of oil on the road was the main reason.
Oil. It says oil. Let's see. Let's see. First, before we see, look at that right hand. That thing is pinned, okay? It's pinned down. And watch his fingers on his right hand. He grabbed that brake. He put his fingers on the brakes and slammed them. Okay, here's a problem that I have, and this is what I want you guys to do. There's no issue. I mean, there's no shame. There's no shame in admitting that you effed up. There's no shame. I don't get why a lot of people don't want to do that. Because when you admit that you messed up, that you start from zero. Perfect. That means you can go on the right path when it comes to learning and growth. So taking accountability, I messed up, grow. Now, if you're like, I didn't mess up, it was the road. Well, now the road. Oh, geez. We're getting a warning. Heads up. Okay. So there was copyrighted music. So take some accountability. That's how we're going to get better. And so what we're going to do is take accountability for you. So I don't see any oil. Maybe there could have been, but I see your hand on that front brake. I see that the tractor trailer is turning left. That's where you wanted to go, and you panicked. Okay, you did a little bit of brown. You panicked. Perfectly fine. Okay, so how about we learn from that? So we panicked. Let's go back. Let's watch. We panicked. We wanted to go left. They're there. And the whole front end got all screwed up because we smashed that front brake. It pretty much locked the front tire, and it started doing this. So what can we learn from that? Let's just say that you took accountability, and you're like, yeah, I grabbed the front brake. Okay, so guys, whenever you have an issue like this, first of all, don't be pinning your throttle down and going faster than the flow of traffic like this. Find your escape path. Braking is not the only thing that you have to do. Braking is not the only thing you have to do. You can swerve. You can swerve. So why didn't you go right? Or why didn't you do progressive brake pressure? Okay, so now we learn. Now we learn.
This biker admitted that a significant amount of oil on the road was the main reason for his fall.
No, I don't think it was oil. I don't think it was oil.